Hey guys, all my friends and family, clients even, are always asking me for what is the latest market update. Well, it's fall 2022, and I'm here to give you the latest market update. The biggest news is the median sales price has actually decreased a little bit. In the last 3 years, we've seen the median sales price rise by 24%. That's huge in 3 years. But we're starting to see that accelerated increase start to slow down a little bit. And that's really good news for you buyers out there. You're not having to or feel like you're having to overpay for a house that's on the market. You're not having to outbid all of the other buyers that are out there. After reaching an all-time high of the median sales price here in Hampton Roads at like $328, we're now seeing it at about $322,000. So a slight decrease. We've actually seen the median sales price decrease in August of 2022 to $315. So we're seeing a slight decrease in that median sales price. And some of you might think, oh no, prices are going down. There's a big crash coming. Crash and burn. Actually, I would say the opposite is actually happening. What we're seeing is probably the market normalizing just a little bit, because our median sales price at $315 right now in 2022 is still up 6% from this time last year. We're also seeing still a limited inventory, meaning we don't have a plethora of homes for sale on the market right now. But what we're seeing is buyers aren't having to outbid each other with these crazy bidding wars anymore. Still happens every once in a while, so don't think that we're completely out of the water, but we're not seeing it on every single listing on the MLS when someone goes to buy a house, which is really nice for you buyers out there. Sellers are also starting to adjust their expectations. They're not listing their house for that sky high, like reach for the fences sales price. Everyone's being a little bit more reasonable. And what we're seeing is the market going more towards a normalized market. Yay! What we're seeing is the market actually starting to normalize very, very slowly. So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that we're like, boom, we've made it. Not at all. We haven't made it to that normalized, stabilized market quite yet. But we are inching that way, and it's actually going to be a really good thing for buyers and sellers out there. So now, if you like stats, I've got some really good stats for you. Hold on. Let me put my stat glasses on. Let's see. Actually, I can't see anything with these. So active all right, so active listings on the MLS, residential listings that is, in August 2022 was about 4,117 active listings. And kind of ironically, that's actually down just 7 listings from the month before. But let me give you big picture reality here. We might be at 4,117 active listings on the MLS right now. But you guys, before COVID hit, we were actually here in Hampton Roads specifically, we were over 8,000 listings on the active MLS at a time. So that's we're still halfway there to a normalized market. The number of settled sales in Hampton Roads in August 2022 was 2,991 listings sold. And that's actually up about 90 listings from the month before. The amount of pending sales, so amount of houses that went under contract in August 2022 was about 2,820 listings, went to that from active to pending. And I'll say this, that's actually down year over year. So last year we had about 3,000 listings go pending in the month of August. Now, here's a fun stat for you. The absorption rate in Hampton Roads in August 2022 was 1.39. What's an absorption rate? Hold on, let me put on those nifty glasses again and give you some good definitions. The absorption rate is the number of months it would take to sell all of the houses on the MLS if no new listings came on the market. So it would take us about 1.39 months to sell everything that we have in inventory right now. But last year, August 2021, our absorption rate was 1.41. So we're down just a little bit, 1.39 from 1.41 last year. But here's some big picture, you guys. Before 2020 happened, so in August of 2019, our absorption rate was actually 3.89 months. So almost 4 months of inventory. And right now we have less than 2 months of inventory. We still have half the homes on the market available at at any given time. So what does that still mean for you? Inventory is still low, you guys, which means anytime inventory is low, there's still high demand. So we'll still see values and prices hold a little bit as we move towards that more stabilized and normalized market. Let's talk about days on the market. So the average days on the market is looking a little bit better than it did for buyers, I should say, than when it was when things were really, really crazy and people were giving away like TVs and like vacations to try and get the bid on the contract. So none of that anymore. You don't have to give vacations away to the seller or pay the seller's closing cost, maybe. Not anymore, because we're seeing the median days on the market be about 15 days on average. And that's actually changed a little bit from last month. Last month we were at 12 days as an average. So we're starting to see homes sit on the market about 2 weeks, which is kind of what I anticipated us seeing here around this time of the year. And this is actually good for you buyers out there. It doesn't mean you have to rush and go see the house. I'm not saying that you should wait around forever, because the house isn't going to wait around forever for you unless you take action. Another good piece of news is new construction sales has risen a little bit. Last month we saw 285 new construction homes close, which is actually a really good thing. It kind of started to slow down a little bit. And I think a lot of that had to do with having labor and materials ready for builders to be able to like get their hands on and build a house for somebody. So the building process is getting a little bit better, and we're going to start to see those new construction home sales start to roll out a little bit faster, I think. That's my fun stats for you today, and that's our market update. So I say all that to say my 2 cents would be, I think we're starting to see a more normalized market, and I guess I should say I see us slowly making our way to that normalized market, which is a really good thing for buyers and sellers, you guys. The good news is, remember, big picture, you guys, home values are still 23% higher than they were before 2020 hit. We're seeing some increased interest rates, which is also affecting that median sales price. Buyers aren't just ready to go out and give everything away because they're a little bit more aware of their monthly payment, because those interest rates are a little higher these days. So that's it, you guys. I hope this was super helpful and you got some good information from this market update. Things are still going very, very well here in Hampton Roads. We have low inventory. Home prices are staying pretty stable. They might be decreasing a little bit, but that's a good thing for you buyers out there. And sellers, just be ready for a little bit of a shift in the market. Your home might not fly off the market in the first weekend, but it might fly off the market in that second and third weekend, as long as you have a good real estate team helping you, which, by the way, I might as well put in a plug for our team. We would love to be your go-to real estate team here in Hampton Roads. We are That Fit Team, and I'm Rachel Beasley. We are professionals in real estate and passionate about people. We'll see you next time.